we
first term.
Na president by na ordinary by nominating say monsan to abamma no parliament monsan mo approve sa nomination no so nonsan meye o meye second term if na ya approve Ken
members of parliament
and NDC phone can oh really I am one because apparently you saw all the signs. He was red flagged 2 years into the first term. This guy should not have gone anywhere close to money or decision making when it comes to Ghana's money. One amosa approve obey offending
finance minister.
Internet fe mo problem ne den. Inti fe na mo yo yechre. Inti se me bana make say concept no obey na fe wotemase. It doesn't make any kind of sense. First of all, Parliament is where you have your strength. Your strength has to go to Parliament. To offending president. Now president has sent request through Honorary Council to CJ.
Mm-hmm.
Now CJ initiates a committee for investigation to justify, to substantiate more allegations. And Sakura yet to me akem. Monye di na ye. What the paper could now say what the ama top security guard in Timubuefu. Well, of course, because you guys are jokers. That's not the process. Intiada no one for security guard mam. A very number of one disrespect mo. Secret why like you crash security guard no frame. Me anka a run out on white Bank of Ghana and Chewon. Ono no my friend is on man and man about kumra meje petition no. Because it's a joke. What Ghana fusi ye nim nyansa. So that is what happened. Now who can tell me say na making you wrong?
Wo tie epahwada ben wo happy 98.9.
Bank of Ghana governor said, "Oh, you hooligan."
Oh, addition, Nilipa or wet my breath. Senior officer or tia. Onye nipa Michiana Bontia Mechiano. Onye nipa the so one for so be mammy as a Ghanaian. Only Yansa obey me any making como. Nigerian in Yajuma. A Kufuado and a bit me. I could first any Palabetna Bank of Ghana. Because in Loma Muta class to boom.
Wo tie epahwada ben wo happy 98.9.
Certificate to Nibia or say, who bet Jessica to her and sign a rapporteur duty, no. Fanasa, Unyamapa, who needs to get duties captain and war, or say, or Jessica to us. Say, 1 year duties cannot, Uncle Tia, and sign a Yamama, letter the Yamama, with Yaman, a good marriage. Like I said, what for Cano? On Nintendo, you see a 24 Yamini, and see a catcher, Jerry. And our customs, that's what we say. Yampere, well, we need 24 passo. You only say a intimidation, a harassment, a extortion, a disrespect, a 24. A 24, I a D at Chadodo. My friend, you better say, Mika Bibi, they see how I didn't say. We are the one year, Yabamau, so down.
Wo tie epahwada ben wo happy 98.9.
Solide Mamura Mali so holige so why was it that wow because it was certificate ama President Kufuor could be ambassador and you could be ambassador there when you have J no guess now for 4 and I'm telling you, guess so. Now, if I guess, I won't be. Only guess. I know now for 4. With money. I know you know, ma. I cost school, papa. President Kufuor. I saw the Uber year, trade minister. I'm a no so. You're a fraud and cash. William, I blow near a Kufuor year campaign back. That's Abreno. Omu kosrem Akufuor do free ho ye yape na kakakra bia ma say 3 days na ye enti there's no way about me ye o fly helicopter or fly no do kokosi ho alan cash what do you need though what do you need though Media, maybe say, Sarah's an issue when we say a name. It's a curse to him. Because some people are bueno. Uncle Busa, suffer for some who saw a call, so for Aquata, yeah. I'm all, yeah, you know. What I say, me who said baby crowd, not so far more Aquata, the cry professor, I say. Or they say the leadership, so Bentley, you know, or they say a curse.
Wotie epa da ben.
The Benjamin Diana so and now we are between now and 5 p.m. Ghana home common about the Debiano Betrasia. Assembly. Citizens of the Republic of Ghana. Yasambo ha na ni ya home komo. Na yamusa ya hunse baby akwa kodrono. Ampani ampa se enema twaye na se enema ntwaye. Questions we need to ask ourselves. We need to be brutally honest with our own selves. Brutally honest with our own selves. Yenni no kre emma ye ho. Yemusu ye ho ensem hia tio. Yemusu ye ho ensem hia. Ensem no a ehia no. Yemusu ye ho sampani ampa. How far have we fared in ensem na ehia no mu? Yes, sorry, NDC, NPP. Yes, Oma Semba Ebeka, Debi Amekachero. So Oma Semba Ebeka. But you must be concerned as a citizen of the Republic of Ghana. And to the extent that there are a lot of issues. So, UTV and some buy no, and some here, who here, was here doing come on. When say, you ever here no. So refia mamin kayo. Dialysis in sensem baye. A lot of revelations naba. And so nipa pinu ana ne yeka ho asem o dialysis na wasi yeka ho asem dialysis na wasi yeka ho asem ehun sem no dos yes ehun sem ne dos. But asem ba ko baye ba betwa mu no. The reality on the grounds. Say amanfo binu mu egusu omu wuo. Abusia bi ahwere dihye bi na otwetwa mu no. Cratch bi ananko no ahyedo so obekọ public health facility for say okwakoye dialysis. Esan se niam ni hundu ntimi nko. Enti watifie na wosu because onim die besi anasa die betu na de chiemu. Wonim se dialysis ya wankwanko ye ensunsanso ne tisen. Se wo koso atena si o se wo wuo onim omo wo a certain stage and the omunim they know their fate. Se as we speak now abusuafo no anasa nyonkofo antimi akeka skambom amoma mfana nko eye private hospital bi for dialysis abro so 1 month. Abroso 1 month. Abroso. Hey, the soft will be terms. Abroso busume bako. 1 month. No ni panico. But see, there are existential questions we need to ask regarding how you're programming your health sector. Ewo meimu. How many public health institutions and on your dialysis or my 14 W public me can public 7 it's almost urban centers me boy almost chrome unti minua no tinchenku a ono no dialysis no ansa no benya bi aye na che to be fa ka free tinchenku e dia baba bi ti se kofu dia me boy unti bia regional hospital also 7. We have 16 regions in the country. In the 16 regions in the country, the expectation would have been said, every region be a renal unit. I on bit me and I say renal department. I on bit me a dialysis. That's the expectation. I'm not saying that the government should do it right now. But as we speak now, you're back 7. Until the remainder of the regions, it means that they would have to fall on the regions. People will not do this analysis. It means there will be more pressure on the existing private. I'm talking about public. There will be more pressure on existing facilities here and what these 7 centers, renal centers in the country. So if I say every region be a crown, every 3 regions be a back. Every 3 regions be a back. Just about 2 days ago or 3 days ago, last week I read an article in one of the dailies. Now I say amount for kidney disorders. Kidney disorders. A dorsal. So the renal unit is not just going to do a dialysis in Kwan. There are other things so they bother themselves with, particularly with kidney infection or kidney disorder. The renal department is where you're supposed to go. And you find say, Mama me data no within northern region, and I said the upper part of this country. You renal department to be one at Tamale Teaching Hospital. Do you have one there? So if you have one at Tamale Teaching Hospital, I mean, say the other adjoining regions, make Savannah and then northeast in the KK, but your mom information. Would depend on a Tamale Teaching Hospital. They will depend on Tamale Teaching Hospital. That is if that's the case. They will depend on Tamale Teaching Hospital. So it tells you that there will be more pressure on that particular department because they would have to cater for more people than usual. They would have to cater for people who are coming from Upper East, Upper West, Savannah, Northeast, and a Northern region, 5 regions for one hospital, renal department. Now, it means that there is a propensity for negligence. Yenya analysis, kasa gidi. But when we enter your bossy, there will be a propensity for negligence. Essence of memuhano, Yohan ya kasa several times about medical negligence leading to the death of some people.
Sure.
And as a lot of people in this country.
Sure.
So obviously, say independent doors also sir. At the pressure also.
Yeah, when there's pressure, there's always casualty.
There is always casualties. Okay. So that's one bit of the argument. Now, what happens? Say ubia owosika. No ya na adwene say enya de a all government nemum obeko private because of feel say bia ehono the services that will be provided. I mean top notch. Enti obetimi enya the services no this is what is going to happen. Private hospitals no or genesika cash and carry.
Yeah, sure.
Mewa. And I say bia obewo even if some of these health insurance and yet the national health insurance that make
the private ones.
The premium now be tier and sana you'll be considered for some of these issues, you know. And obviously they will tell you so they will tell you the sort of sicknesses and I say diseases and I say infections that particular health insurance, you know, a cover. And so I have had a case Obiya Nadjune said there was a particular situation with unknown health or Koya health insurance in the country. And look, unless you pay up, we cannot afford to allow you
good enjoy that service.
Thank you. So that means money. The money factor is with the private. Now, there is also a propensity because they have realized that there is a gap in the system. And there is a propensity for them to charge higher.
Sure.
Because oko public you know oko na nurses and as are showing lackadaisical attitude towards you. What do you do? You find money to go to the private. There is also the possibility of say people may harvest organs unknowingly. Just so some of these private hospitals may promise you say Oba bit me up a match amount. We can find you a match. And it takes a long time for them to do all of the assessment and the analysis to find you a match. I know somebody who had to wait for close to about a decade.
Ooh.
Yes. And sound on your match.
You mean 10 years?
Yes, 1 decade. And even over. And even over. So there is a propensity. So because there is a gap, They will find ways and means to close the gap. Remember, private individuals or private entities enter into some of these areas for what?
Money.
Yeah.
And not there. So,
I know.
on room for nothing.
We should be concerned as a people. Not just because if you are dialysis as a but we should be concerned about our health system and how it has been structured over a long period of time. Obi anya na adwin say nani ebe bunu amanaka say oh said ye niema akro wo man mu because look we are growing. And can na some diseases bi wo ho a enya ade a obetini dini e wo man mu meboa.
Eno na man ye asem kese. Eno na e kire say e wo say ye di ho nkomo. Eno na e wo say kan bibi kire yen so man. We are okay. So say who share kidney related health problems are. Yeah, health facilities, you know, or more try to find solution. Dialysis we no near there. Sefah rate at which a kunipa. Kofo say omu fortunes. Ho. Busia intem etete. Are one crofo edie. Ama binim aye beggars. Because of this health problem. Obia nanka sebi edin bo se obeka se mamunsu ibinum ene wansra o enti eye problem kese. But you see Sefah ukan ade ba konso wo mu a eno nso ekosoro pa enso ye strokes. Stroke.
Yeah, stroke.
Can ya say ini pano say Ghana for do na infie ni ko anim kakra. Yeso when ya stroke.
And can any sana netie, but it's any sana netie.
And no na mpese mi hu. Se sa no na yesusu ani nti na ye nim. Ana se say die. Se say die. Ko fo nya stroke no, Sefah anu ade. Now, what kidney die no? Kakra me pese me kan say. Me kai pa sa time health insurance. Omu ye say ye di bibi by a friend capitation. Minimum is okay.
Yeah, me kai pa. During the tenure of a year late JA Mills.
Good. There was this responsibility na work capitation ni implementation ni mo. Na ewo hospitals no so. Un say no. Na I was able to choose baby obeko for healthcare. Se bibi esia. Enti there was this responsibility and hospitals no. Se omunsu baby catchment area. Nkofo e wo ho a omye likely to come and access the service or health insurance no. Wafa wo mu se onkrofo nti you educate them on enyeme bi emma omu enya yare ahodo bi a health insurance no cover so what you say na ama service no anya overwhelmed that aspect capitation no kikiri a ejigu ye enom ne ade eno an Sefah me ka kosi say itimi ye hwan maman mu enyeme bi kosoa ewo health implications kra obi na akonya no anya ni business no ye manenye unam oman montre so a opako circle Sefah opako circle ebia be 10 meters interval bia obehu mma bia esusu nura hodo a omoton a ya defa ma
Oh yes.
Emma bi nso no ma omo body part bi eye kese.
There be emfa niema ni nsi omo no ma moto aya kese. That's the thing.
Na omu eye kese say your the breast care month me bo.
Breast cancer month.
Breast cancer month. Sefah emma ne mabunu nu bebre. Efa se nru. Amanfo patronize say nru no papa. Ene nkrofo a eso for lifestyle there I don't want to go in there. Eso
because yadeɛ obi nim da yadeɛ bɛba so what you say yadeɛ but me nyini say kidney issues yi hereditary me ba
I'm not sure say hereditary. I'm not sure say you can inherit it from anybody.
Good.
I think that most of the times they say your life.
Say different.
Yeah.
Man for a bit
me I'm not sure. Any hereditary.
Me, you're tempted to think that a lifestyle.
Yeah, lifestyle.
And then maybe a bar, a beer.
A drobia, but me have a drobia.
Anya
problem with.
And a fee, it be a conditions, be underlining conditions, be a enshada ancient ye. Sefah, I think that I will say a share, yan so ye did him. Any lifestyle, no so ye. I know they are distress because yadeɛ said yes ya ban said the whole kasitie na said the wa wo hwe Facebook okwabrane
no down
emoja ene nam fidie mu ansa na sa akonipadua nu ehu adeɛ we kram sen kosi ekɔ ho lockdown
oh yeah
e chen covid no
yeah
adeɛ we ehu Sefah ehu eti o de se ohwe obinum de ne okọ dialysis ye di din bi ato so ma ze din no kra no akono dialysis ne obi kra timi de ya isem kakra ade ne hu Sefah and how much any petria
yeah
lifestyle
ma minka sembincho na ensan mo hu kakra in 2020 World Health Rankings. World Health Rankings. In Tuko, worldhealthrankings.com. Omo ranke the health issues are happening across the globe. When we say omo fast, omo timu say okay, on my way when it comes to
people,
kidney, when it comes to kidney infections, when it comes to stroke, when it comes to this, when it comes to that, omo timi eshishe. So we etoso back, we toso based on a mortality rate and infection rate. Now. In 2020, let's deal with data this afternoon. In 2020, now, according to the latest World Health Organization data published in 2020, kidney disease deaths in 2020 reached 4,161. Deaths as a result of kidney diseases, it drew 4,161. 2.38% of the total death. I record there. And you should be concerned. Ghana figures na me bo. Enya man figures
in 2020.
In 2020.
Okay.
Now, they adjusted the
2.3%.
2.38. Everyone said 2.4%
of total death.
Total deaths.
On mining
afimuni nyina.
Nti yemfa ne se afimuni nyina nipa wo ha ne wu ya. Kidney mu yade a eku nipa.
Emu nipa miensa.
Emu nipa miensa de.
Yes.
Kidney eku wo.
Yes. Now, or say the age adjusted death rate is 30.38.
Yemo honum ye.
Mami yemo honum ye.
Yemo honum ye. Just Oman mu nipa ewu ye nyina.
Nipa ewu ye nyina.
Se obi wo ha etuo na ball 2020 ze eto aba. E ma ebinum egbo mu tuo mu wi. Afe nkofo a ka ekun wo mu ewom mebo a. Nkofo a ebi ofiri soro ebehwe ho e de nti se wuo ni nyina kambo mu no afi no mu no emu 3%.
As a result of kidney infection. Now, or say age adjusted death rate. Naturally say in fear. Womu wu ye no. Womu edi. The lowest. 30 years. And now 31 years.
Yeah, omu ane nyini ye kra wo mu.
Omu nyini ye kra wo mu 31 years.
31 years.
Yes. Okay. So it is telling you say people within their prime are the people infected. Omunya kidney issues. You see, me shall share with a year dialysis, the number of dialysis facilities. Oh my God.
And you said it's around
no
public ones.
There be 14.
14.
14 pe. 14. Now, tie. Say, who tie and yeah. Some catcher say, no. Let's deal with the facts and figures. Yen deal with the data. And nobody me boy if indeed
dialysis machine ya yeken. Infidia. Yetimi de uhuru
moja num ni yi moja ni film. Ni de foforo. Esi yetimi san gumu e de ma wono. Eno
ene ma akoma akọ 14.
Bia ye no. Bia ye no no.
Ma akoma akọ 14.
Do 9.
Ghana.
Do 9 the whole Ghana. Tio ha. These include Riverwoods Medical Equipment and Dialysis Company.
Riverwoods.
The Accra Kidney Clinic Limited.
Accra Kidney Clinic.
Sahel Health Ghana Limited.
Sahel.
The Kidney Specialist Center Limited.
Kidney Specialist Center.
Eastern Regional Hospital.
Eastern Regional Hospital.
Efia Quanta Regional Hospital.
Efia Quanta.
And Central Dialysis.
There's one place I want to visit. It's Efia Quanta.
Efia Quanta. Okay. Now, Yentuaso. Also, the rest are Konfanochi Teaching Hospital, Kolebu Teaching Hospital, Tamale Teaching Hospital, Maritime Hospital Ghana,
yes.
First Dialysis, Sage Medic Center, and Peace and Love Hospitals.
Peace and Love.
Now, the alarming analysis in India. 8 of the facilities are in the Greater Accra region. So,
8
out of 14.
Greater Accra region.
Out of 14, I got 6 me boy.
The 6 is spread across.
Across.
1 in Ashanti.
Okay, so 6 in Enuye.
Tamale 1.
Tamale.
The northern part of the country.
Thank you. 1. Eastern region 1. Western region 1.
And then let's look at the population
of these respective regions. Now, me data on a year, the spread, the prevalence rate in the respective regions. But I mean, some kind. But just sit for a moment. Tenase for a moment. It means that over certain areas now kidney disorder.
Now,
the rate at which you are able to get a year services from renal unit and I say facilities are more renal department, very low. So this
and
also so this is why it is very critical. Because if
even that they're okay. Let's say we have 100 of them spread across the country. The cost involved. If you so be no cry won't me access. Yeah, it will be a pretty machine who will fear. Or problem I also access service no unto me. Because cost no unwedding. Say you too full our HIV AIDS. COVID cried they say the COVID. Any other diseases be aba abegidin enom ne ade a o man Ghana I was say ye tie ani hwe saa yade ya ye kan any stroke the pa be lines in tum na nkrofo nka omabusuafo a ana omo a omunya problems ye awie ye kan bi Sefah muadin o se ye hwe asetena mu nzu yi yɛde diem yɛnom yɛkɔ ne yɛba de yɛhwia de yɛtwe bibia yɛyɛ bia ɛwɔ health issues ɔse yɛhwɛ yie ɛna yɛn space so baabia obia wɔ dendina duro
obia advertise
obia wɔ nsa foforɔ
obia advertise
obia wɔ dendina duro ɛna wei obɛgyina so saa ɛna wei saa problems here dey bay. You see, somebody will tell you that you can't really tell from any empirical evidence that neurons are directly related to. But some kia Ghana idea. Kanye bia sasabro yena nanomui eni papa nomui omu enyini na sasabro ana me boa Sefah
yeah
there be o ene de ntisa kidney
nkwadano nom shisha
kidney,
shisha, no alcohol,
abuse,
yeah,
frafrabi, yeah, num aphrodisiac.
Charlie, so
no, and
Mask, so we will be if you are listening to us this afternoon now the facts on the ground say kwa konya ya die yi bi ne eka wo bebo
sure,
and the fact says sometimes it will be very difficult for you to access some of these facilities here. I think so you must start thinking twice.
Na yeti yenya ne complain mu adin adia wo sa kwa kodi e be how health me say Sefah and sometimes you can't blame people kakra na wanya no de koto aduane bi adi enne anwa mo makokra no ya despise is gum
I'm the gum the cube obichi kosua kra the
kosua ya noa na otimoko kakra edi agum no eno no ya de ade agum
ene ekun
eti je ubedi bia se ya bonten je se oye wadwen se enti sanete ya sheda ukọ baby na ukọ henkofo bi aduane omu ye betoma publica ubisa on say omu prepare aduane na omu prepare poison your problem papa me sim rebi me number bi na insuo toni e kope baby share na baby akwahye mami bi ye choba ibi o tinsuo no tota Sefah enkwan na mami no beton a kofo akiu wo ho a ye begye nkwan no esi abonten na nsuo no togum na nsuo na egu eda no so no ebi gu nkwan nim Sefah sometimes uhu said emu bi si prepared you never turn on bonten ma manfo di a yetrim na me ka asem yemu bitrim odi o
hwe yebekọ na yedin komo kakra about NPP who said on the 4th of November 2023 ayade omboko akotoaba.
Oh yes.
And
we have a history.
We have the history. We have the history here. Mask the ebe brain and but you see let's just be careful. Let's just be careful.
Yeah, did him.
And I think that this matter and then baby.
Oh no. No, I was say yeah koso e kai ho. Ze anya wo na ya mienti. Ye kan say etwa yonko ho a etu aduam. Sa kidney issues yi. Ye de brofo na to so. Enso ye ntiase o.
98.9
dialysis. Transplant. Ye ko two kidney ye kan say otwim. Edu obi de wo de na yesi asai. Edu obi
so onya match o.
Ti say de me plugs yase am say ne.
Yes, so onya match.
So onya obi a ono ne kidney ne ene wo de na ye pepepe. Ana ese. Na ya tu de na frim kidney no enya mowere o. Na ye de ono no de no aba abehiem. Na ye di hyemu a ne ya pempa makeka asiani. Uzo ye hwe hu ye preko.
Mas
wotie epa ho ada
ya tu fo wie ebraso yenya amanyosem kakra yenya amanyosem kakra muntia Maminka will say on the 4th of November 2023 in the year of our Lord, the New Patriotic Party, idea womobeko na omakwa akotwaba Frankatuni se yene Frankatuni no omode ne beko akogina na Ghana for ahweso mbetimi ato no so aba na obetimi aba be mampanyini ewo man mu a na enumo na meka se yen ase meka ho bi
Yes, say and
abato no ankasa de mintu but say ye di onipa no ba begina ye na ebesi gina
woka ho
meka ho
woka ho in a sense anya bi omu okoto no na abebo ho dawro ama manfo ate
yes
the abato
de
ye nyina ye wom
ye gina mu denden mask aya krado a free sabria copim ebra the new patriotic party ombeto aba ayi frankatuni for the party no ya de ayen hihie se ebnada ne ya woda so bia ne yebetena se na yakwa abakose mu kakra ye kwa abakose mu ane ye hwe mpanyimfo a wo mu agina ama party ma no ato mo so aba mre bi atwa mu free yafe apem ahankron ene aduokron mienu meboa free sabre no abepem eye the ababeto yanimu a ye hwe animu on the 4th of November.
That's right.
Delegates over 200,000 beko no mokakoto enipa enine wo muso aba no mumba ko se wonye frankatuni no enti every Tuesday ebnada ene ne yawada so bia no mask betena se wotena se pe na otisa anwumu ya tie otisa anwumu ya tika onyate sa anwuwe pe na je se elections GMABC election 2024 countdown ye de ya sha ase de ye ntwen e ma abato no nuru hansa na ya hye ase enti NPP for abato yi say GMABC election camp abato biara akoso wo mamu ha free last year bepem this year bia na edi muntintima mask yen shafie
Sefah free 1992
afia pem ahankron ni aduonu mienu
1992 MPP amanyoko ne said omu ba be ye no enyankopon ya adoma November 4 omu eyebi eyi obi edidi party no anim ekokopre said ye nyina anim no ankosi aga ema bewi akiri krampo no oh yes
said you kasa ankosi aga no omantimi
aninkunim sa bre no na party na ho keka no na said ye omusi ye no wo mu a omote ye nche but umpenifo no bi yi ho edam ho adidi kire se ombetimi atu frank ade ama the new patriotic party kakra omde hihye so no enipa mako nson ena EPK forms eye omunie manyina awie a omokokoto wo no so aba na nipa nson no ebi ne yewura Peter Alajete so okay no
Peter Alajete the late
na oka ho yewura John Kwame Kodua se okay ono nso J Addison enso na oginem J Kofo former president na no yemane yako na no ne yere edane yes Dr. Safuadu enso na oginamu bi Dr. Asari Sebe ono nso ewobi ewom ena Albert Edu Buahene in 1992 sa nipa ensun ena ekoko pray ye na umutu abani wie ye no na Dr. Edu Buahene yero Edu Buahene Albert Edu Buahene ena etu franka ede ema NPP amanyoku a omde call elections 1992 a party no edi ntwu
I love you nyanto pasio na party ni di ntwu kesiese ye say nim
o ma ni nguni
say nim say party
elections ye okọ general elections okọ na we ni nguma ye nkasa wa di second yi
back
party ana events
mampanyi
bako okay near you home rush bedwafo sa elections no no krampo no na parliamentary no MPP for twa mo free
good Jema the National Democratic Congress in a majority
the call rush bedwa but in 1996 a honso no enipa mako nson
okay 7
insia 6 ena ekoko prayer wo MPP Franka to Brand DBN no na enumu no mampanyin dada John Ajekum Kufuor kro ye bio sa akokopre sa ko ginai yera Albert Edu Buahene eze ginai yera JH Mensa ginai Dr. Jones Oforiata ginai Dr. Kwame Safuadu eze ginai ena afi Dr. Sani Sebi enso ginai na say ni pension ye wie no 1996 de ko wie ne say mampanyin dada John Ajekum Kufuor ena edi nkunim and also party ne de kokogbo ani 1996 Enipensia Epre Franka Tubriano, Edibriano. Mampenyin da akofo eni nyae. Omo de call elections. Omo di ncho.
Till 1992, Dr. Dubois eko.
De call.
Odi ncho.
1996.
Jonah Jekunkufo.
De call.
Former president.
Also
de call. Odi
ncho. 1996 MPP for Entmy. And you go 2000s. I read yes if I na yemu ya sha si enyin.
Yeah. Near
Na
near
no visa.
Oh, near fipa. Near fipa.
In 2000,
near tally posters.
One more corporate any be na omuye nipa enum. 2000. We are none of the free 1992 year baby 2004.
Okay.
The year 2004. Uncle Pon yard my Thursday at the Diakan were near the more details and so about count. In 2000, said the contest Nico Yeni. Said the Uncle Pon yard on November 4 or more air copri any more monum. Way in 2000, Yera Joseph Henry Mensah. Echo pray. Yera Malik Al Hassan Yakubu. Echo pray. MPPU, flag bearer. Mr. Kwame Kodua. Echo pray.
So Mr. Kwame Kodua in 1992.
Good.
1996.
And 2000.
2000.
3 times when free party.
Sanso and a year J.A. Kufuor, 1992, 1996, and 2000.
In 2000.
So for 12 solid years.
Yeah, but for Kufuor in 1996 he won. And
but I'm not even talking about winning.
But okay.
Consistency
yes,
for 12 solid years.
Yes.
Okay.
Opre pa. Opre. I'm saying on the partner chassis na no.
And chassis.
And then Yera Malik Al Hassan Yakubu Epre. Mr. Kwame Kodua Epribi. Nana Ado Dankwa Akufo-Addo Epribi.
That was in 2000.
Yeah. Current president.
So current president Ono Shasia from 2000.
And na Kofi Apreku. Akamara Tomato. Ononso Epribi. John Ajekum Kufuor. Disabre no in 2000. John Ajekum Kufuor BT Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo. Kofi Apreku. Afe Mr. Kwame Kodua, Malik Al Hassan Yakubu, Joseph Henry Mensah. And I'll be a flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party. First time, another Fourth Republic party no, we need power. In 2000 general elections, MPP for Enya Tumi Eba Ebedi Adi. So I'm doing it. Now I call 2004. That is to say, said the MPP for yen in the and yeah at the forefront, Ebiaba pain. Now in 2004, na party na bedi idea na omo ko omo second term, omo pre second term no. Ebes omo ko 8 years no. Party no one who ape franka tuni no. Enipa maku du
10.
And na April in 2004. Now in 2004, the no man penny sabre on His Excellency Nana John Ajekum Kufuor Eko Pribi. Nana Ado Dankwa Akufo-Addo, current president, and also Eko Pribi. Yera Alan Chematin. So you see, Yera Alan Chematin, the first contest and attempt at the MPP flag bearership
was in 2004. Now, prior to a year, Ansana Alan Chematin Ebebemuno, in 2000, we saw a certain Nana Ado Akufo-Addo,
yes,
who had also indicated, say,
from
Obeje party no Ikra na office bit me di ama party
in 2000.
In 2000. So Nana Ado Dankwa Akufo-Addo president. Esha 2000. Eja Alan Kojo Chematin. Alan Kojo Chematin came in 4 years later. However, it doesn't mean say Alan Kojo Chematin was not part of the party.
No,
he was.
Or party no, party no.
Exactly.
From the beginning, 1992,
exactly.
No.
Or play instrumental role in the New Patriotic Party. So that fact must be established.
Yes. And all these people are able to Mudino so. Sefah, let's not forget Omonso adwuma for the party. Ebinom kra ka ho no mote party no. Eda so kram da so ginam ebesi nne. But also to say, okay, so in 2004, na sitting president John Ajekum Kufuor na opese otwaso enti wono opeke form no ginam na Nana Danquah Akufo-Addo no ginam Alan Chematin was in 2004 na Nana Akufo-Addo President Kufuor appointee. What do I say?
No, Foreign Affairs Minister, past Minister of Justice,
yes,
Attorney General,
yes, and Alan Chematin, and so no, appointee
Trade Minister,
yes. In the Sabre Numuno, you are Alhaji Aliyu Mahama, and so Epribi, Afe Yao Safo Mafo, okay, or also, and was it on a case Black Safo na practicing, on also.
Education Minister, Sports Minister,
and one-time Best Finance Minister. In Africa
yes,
also.
Yes.
And Daniel Kwaku Boche.
Yeah, Dan Boche.
Dan Boche. Papa Uzu Ankoma. Also got preview.
So no, Ghana's ambassador to the United Kingdom.
Yes. And until recently, Mr. Hackman Uzuajima. I'm told that Wadana Bungumzo. Recently, that's what I was hearing. I don't know, but I have information say Sanekro.
Really?
And that is what I was hearing.
What was this?
Was it last 2 weeks or so?
It's not been made public yet.
Yeah, I was hearing something like that. Yes.
Okay.
I was hearing something like that. But it's one politician, and also Nemak. And how he conducts himself in public. So wonderful. Now, Mr. Hackman Uzuajiban, Dr. Kwame Adokofor, okay, Dr. Kwame Adokofor, and our visit Professor Michael Kwe. They say, well, no, and a chair.
National Presidential Primaries Committee.
Yeah. Or no, so I be paying. Former Speaker of Parliament. Former member of Parliament for Dom Kwabenya constituency. Adwasa for But only they want to meat pie. And a yogurt. We have to yogurt in freeze rabbit.
Yanka yogurt. You can meat pie. And a plantain chips.
Tobacco.
Yeah, come pass so no.
So, in 2004, a Nipa 10 and a pray.
Nipa do.
Again, my Dada John Ajekum Kufuor Inyai, two franca, at the party no koi. My main can say in 2000 or do winning elections.
Yes.
And then in 2004, was our DMPP
winning elections. So let's do this. In 1992, J. Kufuor was there. Yes, 1996, he was there.
Yes.
Now, 2000 he was there.
Yes.
Okay. Now
we're talking of 12 years
12 years on the run.
2000
Unyai. And then 2000 he won political power for the party.
Sure.
Now in 2004 he also again won political power for the party. But in 2004 he was contested by his own appointees.
Yes.
Okay.
Said there. Okay, so now no dear, as a So, dear, a woman one, ya betcha no, and penful when we na pre. If you know, you're a precu, dear, watch a wumpa. Oh, if you could not do a precu, or also watch him pan or buy, so a yaka crack. Delegates and Vino.
Send the popularity now, Winnie, a coffin.
Okay.
Most of people do not want to be told the truth, but I never kind of natural.
Era better Dubois, every knee back in 1992, 96 on Lusui.
Yeah.
John Ajekum for we knee in 1996
or the 12 more up until 2004.
Enti so share party na omo period omo di abedi ade. No. John Ajekum for LED party no ye pa. What you say?
It's been a part and parcel of the party.
Yes. And now share His Excellency the President, Nana Danquah Akufo-Addo, somewhere in 2000, also contested.
Unity.
Unity, no. Kenyan who ye to the timer. Ekobane say party no echusu John Ajekum Kufuor.
Okay. When him say Thursday, or the Akan Babe to us. But say among functions and say dan tenase engine who President Nana Danquah Akufo-Addo. I shall say in 2000.
Then appointee of J.
Kufuor. I shall say in 2000.
Sure.
Or sign Unity be in 2004.
Sure.
Now 2008. 2012.
2012. Yeah. So no.
2016.
Onya 2008. And that was in 2007.
Yeah, 2007.
2007.
Onya.
And Obenya in late 2011.
Yeah,
2011. 2012. Do you have an election year? No?
Yeah, you have an election year.
2008.
2012.
2016. And 2020.
Because I want us to, calculate
the number of years.
The period that we see Jinaye.
So Obetu
Franka Diama party no.
From 2000.
From 2000. So from 2000, 2004, 2008, 2012, 2016.
You have seen the buzu be the
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 20
years.
Solid years.
Yes.
Till 20 solid years. So after he first contested to become the flag bearer of the party, it took him 20 solid years to be voted for as the president of the Republic of Ghana. There's an inspiration in this.
You mean up to 2016?
Up to 2016.
Yes. 20 years.
20 solid years.
Now, Akufo-Addo there no. Sefah, internal elections, Akufo-Addo there na enya hognuzo.
Dabi.
Enya we mu there bi.
Dabi.
Akufo-Addo. Hwe, obi e card de no adi mampanyin.
Near 40,000.
Akufo-Addo obi pa we politician e wosu pa. Osu ko su mama ka se he, manfo ni mani ni ya. Anka so nka ye ono he. E card de no adi mampanyin. Sabre me se he
2008.
Omo ko 10. Esi ni suo wura. Ei! Dia de edroni. Pew team.
Kija.
Kontinafie. Aheka. And then in 2012, that's when the whole drama started. And no, and the peja papaya and ne. Among for busy system no year Juma at the man
98.9.
In 2012 elections, Koko court ne said yes, he trained tin. Now is he? Untimi ni the about me yeah ni film.
Oh yes, you can't take it away.
And how o showcase no. You can't take it away from him because part in the image at a point and in the hopes at a point in the election petition 2012 na ejina Dr. Mamudu Bawumiaso. You like it or not at that point in the party's life where Dr. Bawumia and na inspire the rank and file of the MPP okojina Supreme Court ho na ya toto na no ene ensem no ni anu yie enom ni ade na adwuma omoye wo dem ede beto montre so no eton yie for contest ya wo koi eton no papa and here yes people are asking yeah MPP for na bibisa say oh obada bay he was a star boy. Bawumia was the kudos of the moment.
Yeah. Last minute go. Bawumia, no the kudos. And going into 2016 general elections, it didn't be MPP more. No bet me I whisper into the ears of the damn flag bearer Akaje and say, a running mate for. Oh, Sefah said the Bibia by April. I'm sure Manvo would lobby. Nti na obu how MPP at that time. No betimi akọ we spy into Nana Akufo-Addo asum say we dey nkaminya flag a running mate na ankamepe. It was a done deal for the man.
But is he ababe wie ama babe nya tumi abedi ade baako ekonomi enu ebe wie ena amanfo ahunu nya etuam party no se omode Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia ebeba se omumfa ne mma ende enwan no baizi yenshe no nso se Sefah edi amebubo enyina no baby wo ha contest no amo so nimza
Yeah.
yes because in 2004 mambenyi kofo contest na ama man contest
yes, of course.
yes because then sitting president party no imagine omu awo akwa tena a year for many years so what you say and then kofo ba ye no ne said the OCE and niema no it was easy for the party to say the makers say then never yet didn't for anybody to whisper into the ears of Nana Akufo-Addo because family running mate. It was difficult for anybody to say me contest Akufo. You may harbor that intention, all right, but hey, omo aye say ebe yeti edini be ba yet said ye ko said embubo bosu nyina no. Papa no ko no post.
Na be now contesting aye.
Oh, contested aye den. Can you?
Oh.
Ready me a wini.
Hoko ye die.
And don't take anything away from Kofo. Say ban on the popularity at the time I know the idea. Mr. Kofo is popular to the end of his tenure.
Yeah.
I'm sure that the latter days,
latter days, no.
Even though, but you see,
onang young one.
Debbie,
Kofo Gallo.
Also, one take my name is a gizzard and
Gizela
Yazi. It all came out.
The notorious in Tafo.
Is it kind of where I do? Yes, once a month. Oh, of course, we are very good at that.
Mr. Polo, I'm better than Mr. Man for Soguno.
Kofi, Festival.
Share. Oh, but and
you see, my pain that Akufo. And so, Emma be clear. Say, Patino Ubana sum a year. So I are queer enemy, you can the exit plans of President Kofo and President Akufo-Addo.
Yeah.
Said you muja party nim ako a statement. Kofo time said you see free ho a koye. And it said dear. Nana Akufo-Addo so die esiko because one clearly Kofo time na you say Alan ye the boy. Said the ne Kofo Bawumia we go into that issues na ohwe ni din so a Sefah ampanifo no mienu ye kase baako eye obi boy o de toto Kofo bre e de toto Akufo-Addo mre yi ne ye kase we boy baako huhu ana baako hu animonyam eton baako chen baako achinye bi ani
no that analysis ni enya ni
di ya de no ebebe achiri
ya de no ba chire mask and or the countdown to the November 4th elections. For the new patriotic party, what the Ebrayan and Yankopon Duma Thursday, Yebesan Eshia Ebio. Emmanuel M. Aule was say, good afternoon. Na Akufo-Addo ba ye na ekosi sen. Yo, sasem yentimi nya no ne. Yentimi nya no ne. Ebi achiri yebi ya no. Comments appeal to good afternoon going out to you. Kwaku Opare Anoba, good afternoon going out to you. Kwaku Mjirizen Bomboko, dear Michael Ejano, good afternoon going out to you. Festus Michael Togbo, good afternoon going out to you. Please count yourself present.
Sefah, na bakone.
Baako di ayin akan.
Footage no mai yaba.
Footage di ayin akan.
CCTV no.
CCTV no.
Say lawyer more example.
I'm from my lawyer more example dead them. Nobody has come up. Have you heard any statement?
No.
Read
but
statement?
I am hearing say.
Cited any statement?
No. I am hearing say. Omunso say. Letter be A+ team no. And yet the official letter ne kura wo mu no.
But some of them I've asked people those questions.
And well, it still raises a lot of questions. Say they are rather claiming say the letter that was brought to them was leaked
into the media.
Not by them.
Into the public space. Let me put it that way.
Not by them, by Nipana or the buyer. And also another major issue. But me the say, baby, I hear you, no. Didn't for anybody to access the studio unauthorized. What do I say? Until Senipa 16 and block it me rare studio at a point presenter and any producers and mo hu bia hwehwe son kakra in a sense that anything could have happened to any of them. The woman na wo ho no obia ntimi identify say nkofo ye ba yen kan kire o mu so mu ba show no so. I am happy and see police for you shame, but under no circumstance, in as much as who say there are security issues, among for erasing some conspiracy theories be they yes a way no, but under no circumstance. And so who thing said din with me a boy be fie wabra on my hokwan. And I want to say this. Sefah, and some better I can. Which member say on here nyadwe.
Oh yeah. Nipa pino ane nyadwe.
Atenye wo media space yi mu pa. Kofo di atempa me boa.
Yeah.
But omo supporters eti omo and they enjoy it. Me boa. Enkofo twa nkofo ada papa wo man.
Sada kofo be betena se.
Yes.
Sa day no no be.
Me niga na mini mampanyin bi ana obi a opese obedi mampanyin a yeni natemda. Raw insult. Atenye papa. Atenye a eye yen fran ntoma. Ye kano. Sa watra. Edidi ni pattern minimo obi e Ghana ha. A wose obedi mampanyin. Ye ni natemda. Minimo obi obedi mampanyin wo Ghana ha. Ana o pebi. Ana o peso komra che bedwam. Obi ntwantronto no so da. Na panyin da akufo dia ye kan egozi se no krebe na free mu bae, but in as much as obi bedu atem obi be kan nsem bia nya no krede afa ho na owo constitutional right say bia wo be fa kwan bi so say no so wo mfa no so dia woni hu kwan to go and tell somebody say adena nsem a mo kan o station we die mo kan mayen ana modie mudi atem ana mo criticize yen obi ani hu to me sa to me a wo en say bia ahedie mintie bio because
Ana say
trokoma mo say maka asem say
national media commission.
National Media Commission.
Say mo defame maka say
you
should
exactly. Mo me pacho. Na mo ntwensan. Anye ya na do kokko.
Simple. Simplicity.
Na se ubetu anamo se mame nso minya stake our program no mu de.
You don't have any right.
Unibi. Unibi.
You don't have any right.
Yan kan yan tie ho ase. Na yen so ene bibia ba media adwuma nim. Yes, every bibi likes any trends. Na me nim se kofi ba ye. Mama no preaching biana.
The bizarre idea no trokonko ne de. Ya dia. Da bia ne be din komo bia no. Ya dia 1 year obi be for 3
to say this. Mami Renfi. He's the most visible politician in this country.
Yes. Yes.
So sir.
Yes.
Kofi Apollo is the most visible
Yes.
politician in this country.
He will avail himself whenever you need him.
Baby, I man penny poster. Won't Kofi Apollo. I don't know how he did that.
No.
Say pass visibility no pa translate it into voter. And I can tell you that I am next to the next president. So oh yeah Juma. Ade said the amanfo si ehunu no ama manfo ato abama no pa. Me who politician I mean maybe some of us should go to him for marketing strategies and this thing because baby every corner. This is a family man who's in the Mazorian. I'm a bonabasono. And now what here make us say, we're the most visible politician. The Abeka enyen de. The anko yamanon. A konyan ewo ho. So what you adwini esiso. Na se kodru baby o ka kire yen se. Asem we mu anka ni yi. Me hia asem betwa san na mapa me chow. Na se yese asem ye kan no ye wo ho adansedie ene ne pepepe ye kwan so a aka se oh ye kan ye pepepe enie na ente sa no se ne bonwo a odim de kokot aha ini atem. But the truth is so we do atem so be no atem woni hu kwan se mpo abontimpo na odi watem a woni hu kwan se wonso tene wonsa se mra kwan ho nya nza ndisi yesi e chichire mind dia
Yemfa mranya juma. Yemfa mranya.
Sefah Danquah.
Mas mo be no happy 98.9 FM no so good so. Juma de ne pa ho ada ben yentwen man pa wansa na edin komo. Mark yourself present. Na ora festival Kofi Akpalu we di kan translate there. Enkomo no a na ye be hyase a ye betwetwe no. Isan se ono no oka ho bi. De ekozo o man ha nyina mamu no se de ekọ amamu no se yeye ne campaign a o ye niema ne nsem a ekozo o man mu eni yen sentrofo na nyonkofo sentrofo no eni ehwe no ze grade no na esuro won no aba kwale ze do hwe me se fa oji diza manfo ni manfo frame me after show ye beka enti bia but ye ni nkomo kakra because mama wakwa aba mekọ homa no so na me ni eye owura kumado edi nkomo on security at media houses. How many be first bit me improve no? Because this is not the first time you who man will say some miscreant at me abawura studios man so munyina mo wo man mu ha mo kai ebribia ekoba se abroso mo kai abroso mo kai obinim yes obinim mo kai obinim isi no otimi bawura studio ss niema enyo no nko a there are other cases e wo oman mu a Yahu Saman for Timia Bura studio. Aseniema. Is it that as media houses, we are really not learning from some of these previous incidents to tighten our security? Said the Beya Obian Timi Mongramu Precope, na ometo enshe journalists, so na the OPBN on Fanyom. Mamu Akwaba, quickly. Na Minko a year Ahomaneso, na many Ora a year Richard Kumadu, many introducing Komokakra. On this particular issue, but when we come back, that's where we're going to start our conversation from. Ora Kumado, we are Muhammad Kwaba Epawada Benjamin Dizo. Na Mijis Pombo Codie. Ora Kumado, is it that as media houses we are not learning from attacks, particularly at our premises? Near Bosso, Yahunubie, and I'm asking you this because of the AC last Saturday. enipa baako dunsia timi boru at the premises of despite media omo call a live studio or show no mutimi boru amoko disrupt issue no. What are we not doing right?
Nema mienu baako na oka no time has come for media owners, any media managers. Say number one, take the security premises of their media houses seriously. Then number two, take the personal security of the journalists that work in the media houses seriously. Because some few years I used to do personal security and safety guarantees assurances for legal and journalists, media practitioners in particular. For some time now, my jai kakra, but in the wake of what is happening, two now taking the security of the media houses seriously by applying standard security measures and hiring the right security officers. Then number two, taking the public safety and the security awareness program of media personnel, journalists, everywhere. Other than that, creative vulnerabilities be bria. Unscrupulous persons and as evil persons can take advantage of the media houses and kill the journalists.
Are you surprised in any way? Dear course one last Saturday.
No, I wasn't surprised because so bad than her. Tax attack guy be a friend. No Adame. Already Adam. No Adame is dead. Is dead now. Ameswale case is dead. Other friends of mine in the media, they suffer one degree or the other. Unim sa premises no mo call ye properly. Obehun say entry and exit rules near so loose say obi atimi raho. Enti na omuye ne omuye no. But security personnel wo okita to ankan. He could have taken them all out. And it's in line with self-preservation and self-protection, and as a self-defense. What you guys can also do is probably to get pepper spray. Now with your cost studio until you're
pepper spray.
Exactly, spray them into their eyes and kick them out of the place. It is part of self-defense.
They see, what in your view does it say about media freedom and free speech?
Oh, it's an attack on free speech and it's an attack on media as a whole, irrespective of how you look at it. Many Americans and what draw letter to Happy FM. When Happy FM received the letter and acknowledge and stamp it, say Diana. No, it's a bit of background. It's coming into my.
Sorry about that.
Okay, and to what letter from Happy FM? Happy FM received the letter. Letter no your mudi. Richard Kumado speaks on Happy FM. So mudi letter ni mamia. It has nothing to do with you. Whatever Happy FM does with the letter, to the extent someone receive letter, no, you have no control to tell Happy FM what to do. And it is the level of madness and it is the level of insensitivity. It is a level of barbaric in this country. So you disagree with people, you walk in there to attack them. The danger here is that the psychological trauma or host any panelists will go through from now to about a year or 2 or 3. Very serious, and that is the dangerous aspect of what happened.
Rockmado, Mamma was here. Say, what your opinion on it? Drink more Pamada Ben. So, Richie Kumado, a security consultant. One and I would say, and I would want to have a conversation with the Media Foundation for West Africa because we've been talking about free speech, and how free the Ghanaian media is over a period of time. There are also over a period of time attacks on journalists in this country. In Central or Maimua, over here now, Mountford to me, Bura Studio. Yeni Paba call your correspondent for us in the northern part of the country. Bubakar Sadiq, Dagbon FM in Tamale. A Mountford to me, Bura Studio, no, Echo Abuse, no. So, I mean, then about media space how free are we to express ourselves and even share our views with the rest of the world. So if someone did the American Asia, what are the necessary steps for you to take? I think that it's very critical that we also talk about that. And you don't have any say in how I run my program. I can invite Honorable Akpalu. You cannot say anything. It's my choice. And per the law, Article 162, a term said, I am not under any authority whatsoever. I am not under your suggestion. So you can give me a suggestion. Fair enough. If I like, I'll take it. If I don't like, I won't take it. If you feel some can be tiao, like what we are seeing with some people within society, our feel says some journalists are saying things that no kre, and now and some media houses are publishing and someone has a name about them. Two things. They tell you to retract and apologize. One, they take the matter to court. Until we have people who have been taken to court. Ama emredu omo kwakode fiase. As a result of statement omo make here, a catchrum say, give us evidence to substantiate whatever it is that you have said. These are a quite bit miafaso. We are a country of rules and laws. We are a country of laws, sorry. And if we believe in the rule of law, then we should trust in the law and trust in the judicial system. Say, obi do bone. Now the kokoto aseni bia. Mpanyofo mo ti asem no so betimi ama periperi ye. Aye adwuma ediama honorable akwalo mame ma ha ema wakwaba. Yete on ka che.
Sefah anyame adom so bia e kama so.
Say the Ghana no be bia since I shall say about 2-3 years ago. On tina baby fa
no correct. You go so ye adwuma. Say ye adwuma so because adwuma no so. Untimi ga say why enti wapem. So koso. Because say timbodawru yi. On say we are not fortunate like others. So the mention we dey afeni start a party.
When you say you're not fortunate like others,
what say party with the MPP and the NDC no. Omo nya no so fofofo. Because say NDC for the omo coup and omo bag be di Ghana so. And we drew bribi ni ese be say ye call kabimikabi. Na kabimikabi no sabre no omo pe aban na wo ho. Ene omo mpa aban na wo ho no mu cheye. What I say, Tidodo na eka omo pe Rollins, ene omo pe Rollins no so go di MPP achi. Nti no omo do munya na fofofo. But on say ye afa ni ya tie party. Ena ye ko ni nipa kasanga kra ama amafo ate ase. No ma be dom ye, no ma be kan ye ho. Na ye timenya dodo na ya tiwa ba ba mu. Die ne den pa.
Edi mamu.
Edi pa but having
to go around the country. I will ask you questions on sources of finance because people are asking questions. Say offer bebia a year ura Kofi Akpalu ni posters eboboho. Kofi Akpalu is touring the country. And these things you do not do out of vacuum, you do with monies.
Exactly.
And so I would want to find out from you, Kwanya Faswa Unyeska. And are you not getting tired? I mean, from 2020, I was here up until now. You are not stopping. I'll come back to you and then we start a conversation on that. But we will start on the UTV matter. These matters are among for they are sending me. They say I must ask you. Quick one. Yanko Hamane so yani ura kwaku Krobia Sante of the Media Foundation for West Africa on this incident is see last Saturday ewo UTV. Onia ya Muhammad akwa be pamada benzo.
Yeah nia.
Mijiri mpombo ko de.
Nyamandum na onso e.
Ye krakra mun kakra mu ana mu ehwe how free the media space is over a period of time and everything about media ewo omaimu. Ade amoni ekon pa as an institution. Their course last Saturday. Etimosen as Media Foundation of West Africa.
Mini ameda se na medenti asonkon ama wetie for senior yeah issue statement aka na ye nuanom bi omokeka ye ho DJ even the Ministry of Information ni omokeka ho nyina aka no they see na no ewo UTV studio ho no airtime enye fe eni enyan enya de a ewo say ye so because it brings back a lot of memories yem pese ye behu say central ni te kasafumachi na okasa anase oti studio na okasa na onim se na ho banbɔ ɛwɔ hɔ na nipa nye baako onye mmienu kinkan ya kodu be aduasa mu abɔwura mu ɛyɛ dede pɛsɛ ɔmo so ba so bi sɛ na ɛyɛ si tie no ebi nkora pɛsɛ ɔmo de ɔmo nsa keka bi num no ɛnyɛ fɛ na deɛ ma ne ha adwene koraa ne sɛ ɛnyɛ afei na asi so ho ɛnyɛ na wei sei no ɛnyɛ isolated ɛnyɛ sɛ wei ɛnte no ho yɛhu bebree beginning last year January yɛhu deɛ si wɔ radio adaa tax ana nipa bɔnfoɔ bi ebowura studio ɛkɔkɔ keka ɔmo mfidie gu fam esan sɛ ɔmo akɔka asɛm about nkyene a ɔmo tu wɔ Songo Lagoon ho a ɛmoa amanfoɔ because yɛnyina na yɛdidi ho na yɛde ahyɛ baakofoɔ nsa yɛkae deɛ si wɔ Benya FM somewhere around last year May if my memory serves me well no so ɔmo nso akɔka premix fi wɔ ho asɛm ɛwɔ Elmina hɔ baabi ɛno nso so mmerante abowura akɔyɛ basabasa ɛne deɛ si dagbɔn this year early this year so obi so ɛte fumeti tintim kasa na ɔpanyin bi abowura hɔ akɔhodo ne mene ɛkɔbobɔ no ani sɛ asɛm a wɔka no wɔne ne nya adwene these and many other incidents are AC no ɛna ɛma asɛm wei a asi na no UTV no ama no ayɛ yɛn ya na ehunu sɛ yɛanhwɛ ne yɛmfa yɛn nan nsi fam a ɛmmoa yɛ man no press freedom intimidation ehunahuna ne deɛ ɛkeka no ɛmmoa yɛ ma yɛ baabi a yɛpɛ sɛ yɛpem kɔ yɛ democracy yɛka bi ma menka bi no ɛne free speech no ɛmmoa ɔman no ɛma yɛ ntumpɔn.
Is our free speech threatened by in any way?
That's a very open question, but with what we are seeing today in the country, often the data no share. Nansemu your press freedom rankings eba no kyerɛ sɛ baabi a Ghana wɔ first paa no yɛnyina hɔ bio so the last one eba Ghana bɛtɔɔ so Africa ne yɛbɛtɔɔ so nkono na the whole globally ne yɛtɔ so aduasa wobɛka yɛ nkyɛ koraa 2018 hɔ baabi na Ghana da number 1 wɔ Africa so globally no ne yɛwɔ yɛnim kakra. What we are seeing now shows that in terms of press freedom no as well shine. And so if you want to compare from where we are coming and I be a free bani baby a gina idea next year say free speech baby and ye gina no enkoyi just say a shine eba form.
What do we need to do? Then and was here to me.
Well, for me, the decline and say nipa omudi se adwuma no ɛwɔ sɛ yɛtumi nya asotwe ɛde ma ɔmo sɛ kwesi kɔyɛɛyɛ no ɔnanteeɛ ɛfa no ho diɛ a ɛbɛhyɛ me kutu pa sɛ ɛkyena me so metumi akɔyɛ a obiara ntumi nyɛ me hwee so ɔho yɛfrɛ biribi impunity for crimes against journalists. And some of me bro see from January, my kind 4 incidents. O the UTV, I say me can 4 incidents. No, only one case per that bon FM there is 2023. And a judge 80 C from a really a training per cross. Besine the see or Adan FM nipa omuboro mu intimidate obi an train na so Benya FM and so court ye kan ho asem ye nya ho anu ye bia so ho enti de o se edi kan ye ne se nipa di san abone na e wo se yetimi twi o maso eye ko aye no asi bebre journalist obi kura gyan police headquarters and near the two aboliti ni tiri ma ni ti konkra ye se cracks abem be si na ye ntimi twi obi an so if you are trying so and punish a man for it will always inspire others especially a man for kutupa no matter what this man. And so for starters, that is what we need to do. Secondly, we think that we need that collective effort. Say, be say what frame is say yen can was any. Say bedroom maybe now a sense and phone yedi and sakura yedi and crat yedi and juma no idea juma go from say. Esan de course the etia yen you be muntin yen yen juma na beboy. Me kaisen and say more Guinea for a media blackout. Nigeria for a media blackout pain. We need to also at some point come together and collectively help protect our colleagues. Say yenya to your hubom say akami nua etine betumi akami. Yenya ye to an yeguso ne aka ne yahwehwem ne ye gina so I ensure say asotwe aba ebebo nyina but the twa to okra no eye aban mu mpanyimfo really we need that the leadership of this country to demonstrate say almost support to press freedom. So when now obiti so man panyina nkasa ejina ho ekika nsem bi fa media ho na ohu say entwa yi a you know yenya a number for profinity the people who go and see attacks here who call
Wotie epa ho adaben.
they sure say obi na appear pneumatiko amana koyesa. If we see the body language of the presidency and the leadership me who say they are projecting press freedom and that is why we also need to pay the
but a quick one say yenso central for obi say you're doable because we use the guise of freedom of speech editina a year and framamu etimi edi sopa didi a year amanfo atem meaning say we also are partly to be blamed because sometimes we provoke certain elements to a certain extent.
Well, you see, sometimes your conflicting issues, no, you can't conflict that. You have no man of fra do. Emma, you intimi share asem no na yen kan ye. Look, my kind say, if we want to talk about media ethics and professionalism, you know, Media Foundation. We are the leading organization. There be a media for media last 2 years or 3 years. You ever to say we are at the forefront calling out media organizations for breaching ethics, calling out media organizations say as a fear about radio stations no so no. For but as some now better no so say no. And media ethics and professionalism at them. So who do who can say no. It's not because we are unethical now we are unprofessionality and will be bold radio stations or don't say account. Empo your data more. The people are bro journalists are they are not the journalists who are doing their own professional things. So I can say and some I can influence so the politically aligned radio stations and media platforms will be the ones who are being attacked because they are doing politics and being slanted and I say omo can say miti omo yonko. And yet the media outlets are as being politically aligned. I think, sir, if a conversation about media ethics and professionalism we can discuss it. But this is not about media ethics. This is a press freedom. This is a media house under attack. They were not doing anything necessarily wrong. Oko Radio had an attack about Mosun. They were not doing anything wrong per se. Tabon FM, they were not doing anything wrong per se. Benya FM, they were not doing anything wrong per se. This is a time where we talk about press freedom, attacks on the media, and not really media professionalism. And we can have the conversation and address it as such.
Mama na wase we are say oje peni na onu twetwe nkomo ewo paho adaban so. Kwaku Krobia Asante eye programs officer ewo Media Foundation for West Africa na yedi nkomo no ano na owura Kofi Akpalu na no dam ozi aye den aye ye boni aye ne de
unim eye fe pa say yebetime di nkomo na di nkomo ni yi na ye de neutrality atum say anye neutral na ye say America no de be boa me nko na America ye nya solution to any problem here in Ghana. Masa moja woni pa mu moja enati ni pa mu e ko up and down. Enti o kasa kyerɛ obi a asɛm baako na abɛka no ɛso sɛ de obi a bɛsi ɔbɛfa no nipa yɛ gumu ahodoɔ bebrebe yɛn nyinaa yɛnim nyansa nipa yɛ owiase yɛn nyinaa yɛnim nyansa yɛ obiara wɔ ne nyansa bi yɛkɔdu ebi deɛ kyɛn bi adeɛ bi wɔbɛtumi asi wɔ abrabɔ mu wɔbɛfa no tra sɛ ɔnyɛ hwee gyama ne nka obi nso saa asɛm korɔ naa wɔfa no world cup wongyama ne nka enti no sɛ wofa wafidie na wobɛgya na wokasa kasa na woka no ka wonu sɛ wobɛsɛ nipa tie nti na woka sɛ wopɛ sɛ nko ara na woka ɛkyerɛ wo ho deɛ a ɛka wobɛhyɛ wo dɛm no mu aka abra wombie fa nto radio so the moment na de beto afidie so no you want everybody to listen na sɛ yɛ nyinaa yɛ tia ka wonu sɛ interpretation dem asɛm no ɛbɛyɛ different
of course
because
obiara something differently and people will interpret it differently of course
so it is a ka asɛm na ka asɛm in such a way sɛ sɛbio wonka ka asɛm ma ne ntia wo bi ɛma ne akɔ na nhyɛ no abufuo because we are not all matured at the same level. It just same ma bɛka no woka no ahyɛ obi abufuo a obi bɛ react ɛyɛ human nature eti radio so no say we have to be circumspect kakra ya na ye kasa ni bi ho no ma fi say nipa ni bi kasa enye media for no do na mo kasa ni bi ho no mo ni ana ento atoso no o ja say but asem na waka no e obi so de because ye nkantia no on say agro na yesa no say ansa mfa wo chidi a ubi say agro no de normal na emu say sasa ne de bawo obobo ano a then who said that be asana musa sabone etino kasa ne bi wo no makoso radio so a enye Rwanda they see what Rwanda no na yekunkum ne ba bebrebe no kasa sia o kasa sia but we are no freedom of speech in dey ko no we are adding freedom of insult. We just want to insult people and we think it's the freedom of speech. No. Masa, Idi Amin or say the freedom of speech in India, you can have it.
But the freedom after the speech.
After the speech, you may not have it. Masa, on say court to the whole. Obi on ma say me say, ebi why my dey be na me say me nya me hu time kwa me court. Me jam na kaza me hu say hu hia say me waste time won. Ba obi was do me court. No court wa twe asem na mana kosi. Obi was no court no hu say oni score me court o. Eti ono no betumi ayusu mafia tactics.
Any other means possible?
Mafia tactics. So kasa bi obi aka yakafo. Me hu dey tell say and the media and the security, no be a kind of media security. Meaning, if you are doing the right thing, why should you be afraid of security? What the customer maker know? Say, oh, yet the right thing. Say, Sefah, I don't expect Happy FM, UTV, JTV, Adam, and my name was a multimedia group. No, I don't expect them. Say, Obama Kwan say. Obi met no videos need to be at them. But how are you getting me? Because name your TV station you can see say almost one so more call this direction.
Yeah.
It's all so more do be at them. Member station be ready. Say normal. But station be say happy city media group ni na multimedia group no. Despite media, Kingdom, GTV, money, I don't know. Me home say they are neutrals. Me church I say. I don't expect say will be beat me up in a honor, but now of will be so.
Is it also not more about the ethics that the journalists who are practicing in these media houses uphold you to?
Unim Ghana Hanomono, ye media no, almost said that ni career a. But George say it's the only association now. We are saying who say almost said that association you can just be practicing without any conditions. What I say? Your Ghana Medical Association.
Yeah.
You can't just walk up and one day say you are a
doctor.
A doctor or a dentist.
physician.
You can't just wake up in the morning and say you're an accountant. You can't just wake up in the morning and say I'm a lawyer. But journalism is anybody can just open his mouth and say I'm a journalist. So the Journalists Association, I think there's something wrong.
There's something wrong with
Exactly. Yes. The association must be seen as a professional association. Now I'm an accountant by profession. Before now I'm qualified as an accountant, I couldn't call myself an accountant.
No.
But what just say? So profession be a you can't just call yourself a nurse.
Debbie.
If you are not one, how can you say you are a midwife? So go through the necessary training, and you are being guided by some ethical. What do you mean? Because you're a nurse, you be the open. Ghana Journalists, the Journalists Association, they just allow anybody to say I'm a part of it, and then they say freedom of speech. And you don't speech, no, it's wrong. They got to sit down and do things right. So before somebody call himself a journalist, the person must go through school. The person must acquire a qualification to be called a journalist and behave as one. You can't just anybody retract be also a journalist. That's not how associations are run. I'm just saying it as it is. But people will be construed with a channel because now association will be actually a member of the association. Now me a professional man. But so why are you getting me? Profession is a profession. Even driving. Somebody a driver. You can't just wake up in the morning and say I'm a driver. I'm not going to about the license. So how do you operate as a journalist? I will need license also be a journalist. You must be given a license to operate as a professional journalist. And the more association, you need to sit down and then redesign the association so that so all your members are well trained, they have the requisite qualification, they have requisite licenses to operate as one. You can't just wake up in the morning. That's association, and then Papa. I'm very honest with you this afternoon. They got to sit down and think and rethink and do things differently. Because multi-million who says will be also me a journalist.
You are giving me a sense that if you happen to become the president, Uber scrapping him maybe.
Member president, things will work.
Obey those associations never.
Oh no. We help them to build it properly. We have to say, but you help them to build it properly. Say you were CA Ghana. Though I qualified as an accountant in the UK as but my team back Ghana and by me practice as an accountant. I got to go through CA. It's a CA for mommy authority, mommy licenses to operate. It's association, GJ association, must sit down and start giving people licenses to operate. That is not against any fundamental free speech in that. Free speech in be a canasm. But if you want to operate and work as a journalist, you must have a license to operate. You can't just wake up in the morning and just do anything. It's wrong. And I no be a no pay ukurumanum. And to be a idea and fuck a journalist. Oh, they say journalists don't work like that. I don't know if you understand where I'm coming from. Now the teacher. What was one of us a teacher? No about the classroom be now coach ready. And I'm as well become a would they busa say, would they just wake up in the morning now say coach you university because Kufia Palutino me coach accounting or university. No, it doesn't work like that. You must have a license to work as a first, teacher for no money license. Also, there are more licenses.
Yeah.
Like session exams. All your teachers at school now, but you need to go through and get your license to operate. And then you have to do your CPD, continuous professional development.
Yeah.
But Ghana Journalists Association, they are doing nothing. So we need to tell them the truth. They have to do the right thing. And to get the right thing, you have professional journalists operating in this country. And nobody, so a journalist, and now you're professional, say, When you say you were ethics, who code of conduct in that.
Yeah.
It is oh yeah, dear be also someone she a better lines of them. As an accountant, you know, me koko ya dear be and Miss Ade forgery. Because me ya me say better lines of freedom and pretty as an accountant. But what to them? So as soon a lawyer, yeah, they careful.
Very careful, yeah.
Because GBA, Ghana Bar Association, who did some form better lines of freedom.
Yeah.
Eti adichina Ghana Journalists Association no eno de ye na no asem de domini man abato no me so makoto aba no continuing professional education bia eti sam kwa mo school Ghana Journalists Association
Ghana Institute of Journalism yeah
SS schools ni nyina mo say as mushroom bebre nam Ghana no ni nyina ye say mo ye na mo regulate o you can't just wake up in the morning and say be journalism school. It's Ghana Journalists Association. So man tia catch on what do you come gentleman or I think media no.
Orajumfo.
So on a chairman.
Yeah, on a president.
I for command
president of Ghana Journalists Association.
No for reforms embra. No biana journalist.
So before you practice, you need to get a license
exactly.
as a journalist and send out
yes.
practice. But their course UTV. And I think that's where we need to start a conversation from. Yes. In as much as you are saying, I mean, this is a good suggestion that you've actually come up with.
Yeah.
But their course UTV.
Their course UTV, no. There are two ways. Sitting on the radio or on the TV and using unprintable words. It's wrong. Say ultimately didn't go for them. It goes to TV so and out the radio so didn't go for them. It's wrong. It's unethical. It's unacceptable for anybody to sit before the microphone. Now they didn't go for them. Lawyer be an MP or Medina.
Francis Xavier Susu.
He's my younger brother. What I say? Now Nibu of Funjokasano. Share West or you see it.
Unprintable ones.
I shall everybody condemn him.
Yeah.
And you know what now radio so. You can't just open your mouth and say things. Hey, obi be original radio su TV so be dini nyon kwatem. Be use some words be dini go nyon kwatem no. Sabi o oni kwan so yesa. E hye nipa bufu. E ma nipa ye ne ani kwa so mo ye. That's what I say. Emranti a mo walk to that place. So mo kwa ye side no kwa no. They have no right whatsoever.
So the first side, they say it is wrong for people to sit on air and insult people.
Exactly.
Okay. The second aspect of the argument, they say the people who entered the premises of UTV, they had no right whatsoever.
Not only UTV, anywhere. When you be in about boy so attacking the panel and I say disrupt to the omo you have no business doing that. Now I say a crewman and Mranya Juma. Mranya Juma Okruma. As some kokota, you to me waste time. I say, what you say, you're paying case. I chank 2 days, 3 days, then you know, be a con. By was the time, sir, adjournment, 2 months' time come. Now, sir, I'm 2 months in a day for some also. No one day as I'm now be. I said, a child week, 5 days near the assembly, you know, be a con baby. But what to cheer 7 more after that? But I say, I'm not for take it. He say, oh, Ghana Andreas, I'm running to do what I want to do at them free. Because if I wouldn't have I'll be there some nechi. It was away, I know a fun what you do at them nice as some foolish case. And then go for doing some phone crumman. And tea, Minia, Obi on one do no Sabio, we never trade. We are on the Bobby proud. And I shall come maybe no proud. That's what I say. And to Mamma be an idea, be provoke, be a movie acquired. And now, Obia soon you can't say, don't some can be. Now, Minia, maybe President, I'm Rabbi Jumo. I'm Rabbi Jumapa. Obia to me near the Opibia or Ghana. Okay, to know the power Ghana.
You will be a do or pay Ghana.
Oh, yes, Ghana will be a do pay.
Really?
Yeah.
Obia do pay.
Because Obi to me ko bokro near Chino, near Bono, near Kuno. So I'm going to crom for so your crom for. So I all them rations and what did you because yeah in any she driver no the car could come in park to the bogu. I let you not another car no driver. Now we say a cry Maria Juma driver or come in park. I let you my track steer in my car. And Maria Juma tra. are you with me? The Ben police in the Agina drop a bill as the license I just from and as a new them. It's a man. We have so much to change in this country. Maybe president, Mrs. Sagana. Mrs. Sagana. Say a mamra juma. And I my eye beto ba is to be good to have scamo bini at Obama. Sefah, I want to say on your way.
Be aware.
Anything says a coso. Na better yet to me, eradicate poverty in this country. A better than the creative wealth, your creative human, I'm not telling about when you be because you're to about. That's when you cannot chairman go for, or to chairman go for the Atwabamo. It's going to be the delegates. No, what this can go to Abano, you will be adding my. Now, on my banner, over to be full glare of the public, no be John, not the TV, or the microwave, or the fridges. Saying to Abaman. We got to meet Tiku, car and I friend Tiku.
Yeah, those times.
I know teacher be now. I mean, what sort of people are we? No be akofa hair dryers. No chair, bed 1,000, no chair. Obenso akofa afidie de pomades. No so a chair just to influence people to vote for him. Now, America sane no. UK sane no. Germany sane no. Na oman umakwama sane ma we koso a. Ebere no man development abam. Enti o man de bia be hu portos e wo kwam. Na da bani de ka ko hwi porto no akum nipa. Masa, ube ko school, na school dem one my tan. E dan na yesi e kura ba ni kura eni ho adwuma. No maintenance because sika na chiche ne basa. E de man ko foso mto obamai. We got to change. Se we say tumpon asoman a yense san ye ho e free sa na maboni ni nyina ho. E na ni nyina ye IGP then. So only power. IGP ni power betuma ko arrest ngofo bi.
Adenta.
Na IGP say president in the buy. Constitution no. This constitution na use no. Eno na ma Ghana sa na ma bebre nya adwuma. Constitution no. Eno na ma enema be prepare I tan okuruma because police administration no omu ni to me kase bia eye omo fan mera no ye che omo nti ahiafo no na omu ni kamafo no omo na mera di omo okuruma we ohiani na okodi nsamfo a ye so mo de court acha 2 days now shim na jelu anane sanete but o kamafo a wasem no etimi ko kofo ya na no mbowura court yam kofa nkofo mu ipa free court no no ti kofo no mu ni kuruma
kuma serious
ekusi sei
Delta Force
exactly ekusi sei hwe emra nya adwuma in this country na emra ne di ahiafo no trotro mate we seller we smoker ye chiwa wacha na wukuji and ko ayun scandal channel politician debate majao. What kind of country is this? We need to change. Na yana metimiti boys ni na ni omso me ka so tia ene mrante no omo bompa ya se kunsi ana wonti se bibiri ana kwekasa
sa na binuka
omo amkasa no omo yankora omo hu kuda ene de ku aye Ghana aho kira ewo mu na nyina eye 1966 school se sabre no ye panifo no munya abotre ma Kwame Nkrumah ena ke to aba ene sesa Kwame Nkrumah enka oman no ekona nim chembe be yedru this school ne no omu transfer aba se 3 years eno behind ema be to aba de ma civil ene de ma buzia so kunya ni ma 2 years kurandu ena Paris school e champon ebe yeku ono so ne namua ni Ghana ni namua kakra be 7 years ena akufu eso ebe yeku akufu so yeku anche ena Rollins ebe 2 no onso be yeku 2 no. So you see this period ni na no o man no is enkoso ena Rollins be 6 months on hand over the man liman Lima so kunya ni ma wani 2 years kura 18 months ena Rollins is about
yeah
ena Rollins buy the kura no amfa no ho ani o na jiwa mo be yeku na we mu yeku na we mu yeku no did
several attempts
to 1992 na sa ku na si ye no emranche ni mabo an me se me ka no mu ti bibi ku eba se si a wo se si akura dwuma ni Ghana no nya bia ye na ku ba obi a oye investor bia fa na sika ma bia adwuma omo a oma bia adwuma no so no omo na yimhye be sakakra akuta omo e de afiri oman nim
yeah
hwe me maame dodi na chi efe de maame di na chi efe da ku agyeman ni kunu Dr. Afo Kumase watra Kumase a ye oba bia afiri ho no Afo kwanta maame nua ni kunu no ona na doctor e wo ho ana na efe ho no Dr. Afo no junction Dr. Afo no junction e na amna ka na ye Dr. Afo kwanta sabe maame nua no watena America kakra to ba odisika kakra bai ena oni ni kuro bia na adwuma na okofa isam ya di ye bo fruity na okofa free takrade na that time they ma train you find a sleeper ena mo de aide ana papa na aduru Kumase okofa ne niema ba ne ntoma obeduru ya yesi ayeku ye so ma mi age ne niema nyina ya bo ni control price ya bo am suja for ne pe no
no mo de age
ma ton amene niema nyina sika ne kro ma san fama no omu ye won side na akoto hwadachi na ya na mrate na mo kuku no omu nim de ewom na ku e de ka fi kura tim bro na Sefah Satan na wo dem so nya wo ho
dabi
e boss says na wada utimi pia bonten e say cool 6 to 6 obi ana na obi ada 6 to 6 yeah na mrante da na kuku because obi aye bi Burkina obi aye bi o Mali obi aye bi e chenye bi wa ye den de dangerous so ahoya na ni bre o me bab so ba e say odi wo hia e be say de o ma na kodachi 1992 ye hunu nyansa ye ba ka bi mamin ka bi ena edi o man kakran sa be du bi ye du ne Ghana ye wo ade mama ye no han mo be say
yeah
bridge ya mama ye overhead ye Kwame Nkrumah say
overpass
ai she terminal 3 ya mama be she ne Akufo-Addo ya wo ye no Pokuase she ne uko school free SHS mo ne sa ne ma no was young Koyoku.
And until a month for being more cast, you campaign for the NPP.
Campaign for MPP for them. Say MPP marrying. And NDC marrying. I don't campaign for anybody, but I want to tell you, make sure address is so. Say, cool now send. Or maybe I do cool by showing him on Pewe or Bessa or Chill Mind quality. Now one I have businessman, cool about this Gababao. What do you see Gabe Mali? Say go invest war.
Dabi.
And I Bill Gates, and this Gabe Mali. And I say, acquire or XT. Space X, you may say.
Elon Musk.
Do you say Elon Musk didn't see Gabe Mali? And I say, Bako say Gabon. And I Bakuya Guinea. So I investment.
Niger.
Oh, they will not go. It's better when you may. Should they see what? And Niger. So we. Omo yakuni we no. Who say omo kasa iti omo ministries in the no mo twaja tum. Omo shiri na. They say good and advert papa bia ma o. Mo to omo su hia. Kas na mo amudi sika akoto no dollar akoto no. Na mo se mo ni aban ne ye moto aban na wi. Na mo ma sa twaja tum no mo hye no. Na se sia wo so bompa se ku mra no. Obi bompa na se ku ba. Woni mu nipa o ma miu. A mo ba so ba attack o. Wo kura na so peku no. Ku ni ba na bo se sa wo kura no bia miu. En ka benya ka fo ba ye na no be ye beza o dwani free Ghana because yes school beza or diska and then my see wo Ghana no na enkura ne de omo ni mu hwe it they have to go and read history kunya de papa ani ko so na say ti happyfm man ma ye kasa they see what UTV cry mo kan wasemi na that time no we chi see do before complain o hwe be hwe no na obedi man ajaja ko tena UTV anaza ko tena GBC na wa ka so me ka madwen masa obedi ba ka madwen
8.9
what you say so na ye dey try ye nim say anye bia 7 December 20 2024 you to aba you be from na be president obi you from na be MP e we mpeso aso enti agina wo so se obehunu nyansa se wonkwaji obi sika nkoto aba fon na obe condemn omo tiche sika no say sade ni die nya enti we are not going to sit down for anybody so metutu sika ma ababa ye president metutu sika ababa ye MP we have to condemn those actions and on na your friend say ye nya bre say be say impuntu ba your mind enti make obi bia or say o man mo ye den ne ho kire no ne adade no they should all wake up and say afia ba edi ye ni mo ye abeto no ya ma obi nkotuatu sika man kofo nto aba ma wo mo but aye be na aba wutiri mu nti a okotuatu sika mo bi so nto aba ma wo etimi say why wadwe so ba be hia wo man no eti wo ye young man young woman na okọ jisika anasa o hwe ma obi jisika to aba ma wo bi a ha na je say wo no wabo abone so because kromfo enkwa na mo bi say gini to aba ma me
and the all parties Ghanaians you blame themselves for whatever they're experiencing
exactly because minia Sefah fan say me be say me president na ni person to aba ma me bia be say 5 million but you wuti dey make
you
na ni 5 million no be so mo to aba ma me na mama obi atan Ghana so mo ni to aba ma me ni 5 million mo bi atan Ghana uni muska dodo 50 million na 10 Ghana they say is kakitu abi but what about 100 cities what about omo MP for na omo kwa omo bi 5,000 no eti peswa we so no oni pa be say 1,000 omo bi 5 times 5,000 which is 5 million we so peswa so we so 5,000 we am 2,000 we am 3,000 we am say kan na bo mana bo mu say bit ma bi factories bi makoma ko be 40 it is
Sikana mo channel kwa
exactly Sikana yes no could have opened factories na sabio onya tumi na oba be den o so tenika it will be yaw no da tenika sika esen ko de hospital sika so de bia nwuma sika so de ye niema be boa mo wasetena mu atumpon no ene wa shiska no jafi na ho chiro so nobody should encourage anybody Ghana police and judiciary so mo boa o man no se eni kwa se obi bia obetwa sika ma ye be so ni mu no se judiciary no tetra case no se ntampa na ejeli bakro ye jeli ni pam miensa o man be set up this country will grow emrante no o ma toba ha emrante na o mo tete no mo ha ni nyina no they will relax because Sika
so you feel that a lot of the young people are very apprehensive because someone who say emrano edibu o man no ya adwuma ye e wo man mu
exactly because emra nya adwuma uni amameka se michiro busa ho say eye dan na me country bi to say America eden America omo wo manim bebrebe e chen yen Ghana aden because America ye to aba inji sika manipa emra eye adwuma wo na hano mo to sika na manipa no sika na wahye no
is it that we don't understand democracy, the democracy that we have adopted, and as we have failed to really grasp the concept of politics ana
unim problem ni say yempanifo a ese commune nimde no they are not demonstrating say omunimde. Let me give you ahemfo ewo kroma no ma na hwan politician be kono ho na ehia ska free politician ho etina politician na mana neska na so agiska no politician be kwa asori no ma na osofo say na osofo agisika free politician ho ayi be ko imam ho na ya gisika free politician ho na mpanifo a omo gisika free sa politician ho no edie ba mpuntu no be se ba o manim. So the problem is
mpanifo omo gisika free politician
exactly wo hene wo gisika free politician ho Wo imam, wo is careful politician wo. Wo suffer wo is careful politician. Wo opinion leader wo important one no. Wo is careful politician ho. Sis kana wo politician be dem tumi da yem pudu mama na boy.
Mr. Akpalu, hold on a minute. Na men call a year kwum from or west eastern region. Na entia me say there has been a murder case. There is an eyewitness or see this is a breaking news. Ma men no any come see quickly. Now me finding out what really transpired over there. Mami me patch audio na see we really want to you person say you then say.
Oh, me patch no problem. Yeah, was here. We are around 10 o'clock. Me for the madam, I'm seeing me sorry by a young girl. Only ne boyfriend, my son is a boyfriend. That man was 24 years. Obami de minimum days. Omu kwe fumo endra. Si according to be man papa na omu fear fumo omu ba ye no. Ena yes be man oba ye ne papa bi kan ne yere ni wen film. Si oba ye na osai ko bush wo. Na se enra oni oba ni ko fumo no ase ntokwa ye ko hu body na odidua. Abo le yere no ama na ewu e de nwe mo ne ba young girl. Akwala be to say 10 months baby. Akwala na kwa de say ya ration de ne ko hospital. But they say police aba mo be say akwhwe body no.
Enti abrantia no aku ne yire no odidua denchi ne yire no ama ne yire ni ewu de nwura num enra.
Mbachan.
Na munya tie saa no na edi enti na abrantia ni tumi di saa adwuma no.
Obi antimi nkyere o. Ono be ma ne maame kwa akra nti wo frɛ ne maame se duma sei na madi. Nti maame ne na efre back e wo kuro no maye hu se. Bibi sa akoso. Na ye wo kuro no kra na obi anim.
Mo wo kuro mo na nya dia na obi anim se saa. Saa nsɛm no asi. Enzesi ano abusua abayo na abusua no wo mo wanfa.
Amu wo kuro mo aya se omu nyina o ma hia police fo abanti omu nyina o ma kohia wa himfia o mo kan wasem.
Police fo ne bae no wo ma kwakofa amu no afri baabi a wuto ye na na.
Mba cha odabi. Se ana police bae nti omu hia wa himfia o mo kan wasem ansa na omu pe boys omu ne ombe ko bushu.
But abrante ne se baabi a ne yere ne wudae no wonim baabi a ne yere ne wudae okay.
Baabi a abrante ne de onu no other play for ya kwa wo phone so no. We jani omba afie ye hu no nti se ana mo pemranti omo ne ombe de ombe fa bush akohwehwem.
Abrante ne dwane.
Ai.
Na ne baketo a wadi bosumi be ye dunu no. Mo kofa no na ne tibia mu tisai.
Akwala na oyare. Asa ndra na oku maame ni oku maame na akwala na tuna maame ni wanti. Wenum ne maame ni no fonse akwala na nkasa no asa waye mmere. Yo mo de ne ko hospital.
Nzesi ano aposifo aba be pie o mo ne eye kuru mu mpanyimfo edin komo.
Mbachan.
Maame fo asotu from de bekosi bia ne be samba won champion na waboyimu kakra me na wase.
Mbachoma.
We asem bia yesisi ano na ye tie se kwawumframa okwawumframa abrante bi de dua abo ne toturu twa one ne wo ho a wone na wo ya bofra ba kompo ama ene abayo no afrimu akoda wadi bosumi be yedu no wono nso emse wo frɛ ne na ka tere ne se sa adwumadi no wadi no watupi afagyan wayira afrikro no mu anei no aposifo hwɛ no so mo sabetimi aso de pan mu na watwena so wo dwumadi no a wadi no eho happy 98.9 FM no so kuso dwumadi ne ye pa ho adaban my young on this questions amanfo bisa because interesting suggestions be odiaba but manfo se mbusa se sika unya sika we na de o rounds no
Sika se sei.
Unya resources we na de
Na de obisim sika ira. Obisim sika ira na. Na omabusa MPP ni ndizi was omunyo muzika we.
That's I mean comparatively we a smaller political party.
But some teachers come obia. Me the posters na mebo.
Obo posters en kwa.
Posters na mebo. Nti posters dey so bia wetu mai bi. And I put it to me. So my assembly man for me posters.
On your posters.
And how much more me a president to me poster. Tell no I'm not here to disclose my source of it to anybody. So be a problem. About media court.
On Van Court.
What I make sure. No problem with my court.
We go from media court. But baby, Enyema kwa kudru, and especially with the new party be apart from the Liberal Party Ghana. But you can also go without commenting on what is happening within the political parties. Particularly with the new patriotic party. Now, Penny Bakwa no what MPP Maya and I don't say no kwa kujina control say Ghana for Anthony Swaba. Is it telling of the fact say a Drew Bra it was say Ijai NDC and NPP because according to him, statement are making is that if you want to vote for your member of parliament, you can either vote for the NDC or the NPP. But if you really need somebody who here ubia obetimia digana nim edigana akobose asase one dia, people should be looking at his direction.
And they say no or turn ho. O just say in the no no bekano. Because ultimately kind anything different from the work canon. Because ultimately campaign mame. And when you campaign ma any other person.
Of our vice president Dabi.
Dabi not at all.
Overall answer Martin F also be vice president down.
Dabi. Say me the no your friend I friend me say be president of Ghana. And you know, you can't just say mama running meet. God said Kofi have made you president of Ghana. And I'm going to be president of Ghana. 2024 elections I will win the elections. It's a done deal.
2024 you win the elections.
Exactly.
2024 elections.
I will win it.
You're going into the competition to fight for the same position with the likes of former President Mahama, who has been a president before.
Exactly.
With the likes of Alan Kojo Chermating.
Yeah.
Somebody who was with the New Patriotic Party, with the likes of ABM Fanise Ura Kennedy Japan, Anase, Dr. Baumia, Anase, Dr. Freya Kutu, Anase, Engineer Adainimu.
Yeah.
You still have that ultimate confidence. Say, nipa domu anase nipa koya mabon mudin nyina no. Wait me din kunim.
Oh, simple cry. Omo de so mo nye edom biasa.
Oh, how many dom sir?
Why do you think they are so special? And as they are nobodies. Let me tell you something. Masa, so when you me or come home, and then you mean to me, I a small thing cry. My memory they be up on my Ecclesiastes. Chapter 11.
Osempaka.
I me can't be actual. Verse 5. Ecclesiastes chapter 11 verse 5.
Ecclesiastes chapter 11 verse 5.
Or say, as you do not know the way the spirit comes to the bones in the womb of a woman with child, so you do not know the work of God who makes everything. When you acquire spirit in the rank kasenim, ewo akwara nimu abra akwara shep yefunu. You have no idea. Now quote Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5. Or say, and some pona be ye mojatuo ewo omame yemuno. Na me awrade na minimo. I've made you. Look at there, Abraham. What's Abraham? I've made you father of many nations. Okay, so I'm going to make you. So I've made you.
Why you did that?
Exactly. I know myself that God said, Kofi, I've made you president of Ghana. And I know I'll be president of Ghana. Nothing can stop it. I will win the 2024 elections. Now, I dare me met to me, I know. None of them can do it. Me met was a Ghana, I turn Ghana around. I'm a Ghana, I a crabashe. Okay, Sefah, say Yabu Kupo ya dum, na me be president. Empabwa, yango krampabwa makuruma biemu. And idea show we, the shaman de show we. You have a pam the kuruma ya yanko
So one say we dey pam here.
Atade bia. Shoe bia ise ne kuruma bia. Emo.
The ADA.
Yen go kra ma wo. Yen ne abedua mo no ha. Bibi se nkukọ funu. Mo go kra free to Brazil
yeah.
Dabi yen go kra nkukọ funu bia ma ha wo. Yen ne be produce wa. Se nyame adunam be president a. Tai na wo de bo no. Yen go kra ma wo. Said the America tie no. America a friend the land of opportunities no. Sana me ba be Ghana. Mema Ghana abaye land of opportunities. We a young person, any young person. Onya made no honkonkon awura wo mu. Wa mo de swade hunu no. We will support your dream to come to pass. Oko Joel chapter 2 verse 28. O say e bread die kire no me awurade meto me hu magu ni pa nyina so. Na mrantie no mabawa no be nya ni swade hunu. Na the word is driven by what? By vision. O machine way a friend Dell.
Yeah.
Nipa no a friend Michael
Dell.
He was 19 years when he built this. O phone kuta no a iPhone. And nipa na o the iPhone buy no ni nua bako o me two guys. Bako is Steve Jobs, bako is Steve Wozniak. Steve Jobs was 21, Steve Wozniak was 24 years. Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg. So Facebook will be we are seeing.
Yeah.
And the guy is a billionaire, an anonymous billionaire.
Yeah.
He started Facebook when he was 19 years. Operating system by Windows Explorer.
iOS.
Operating system by Microsoft. Who started it? Bill Gates at the age of 19. A chemi be say, as soon as you can Joel chapter 2 verse 28, you know. It's just everybody, including you and me. It's including a Ghana from Maranten Mabawa.
But Oma Bruno ko.
Oma
Bruno 12 from my mwako.
And because of MPP and Sintino and the man crying Yanni that's one to Omoko. So LPG, Akofia Paludia Nemono, we want to encourage the young people, say we are giving them a better tomorrow. A new plan for jobs and wealth creation. We are going to create jobs. We are going to create wealth. Other things said your boss site call raw. I bet you add value to the boss site. Other things said cocoa call raw. I bet you add value. Other things say I hope what business say Japadi na Tala oil. Anasa na Daku Cosmos Energy. Normally be a $500 million. Normally aba. Normally fire oil every day we need to oil 120,000 barrels. No more for 100 and hot 8,000 barrels. No more 12,000 barrels. Because we were afraid to take risks by what? Investing our resources. Master, it's all about leadership. When I become president, we will do things on our own. Other thing I say, Newmont, Goldfields, Shirano, no more better say go to Nina de call. Abrabeti me can you mrant wabom, no more put two resources together to form big capital to also go into serious mining. Now and I small scale and I'm God I'm saying and now when I become president I'm going to bring them together because minia so many pa 1 million now be amount $10 some more carbon nom the ABBA it's $10 million
yeah
so many $100 about together
$100 million
how many thousand by say
$1 billion.
So I want to tell you say we don't need to move away from this country to go and ask white people to bring their money to come and invest here. We should be able to encourage Ghanaians to come together, put resources together.
Why have we not been able to encourage Ghanaians to do that?
Because we don't
for a very long time. Why have we not been able to encourage Ghanaians to do that?
Because we don't have the leadership. That is why Kofi Apollo is exceptional. I'm coming to turn things around. I'm going to make Ghana a better place for everybody to live here. Minya, maybe a president, Mr. Sagana. Remember Ghana, ye.
But Kofi patriotism is waning.
Masa,
nationalism is waning. Odo ananka Ghana for binum woma or my konkon Ghana no. So how will you be able to turn things around? For example, say you would want people to invest. For somebody to invest, the person must have interest.
Exactly. So we are going to no, where you have your money, okay? That is why we need a peaceful atmosphere. We don't want coups and all those kind of stuff in this country. We want peaceful environment. Say in a peaceful environment, you need the right leadership. I bet you catch any palm church say, Massa, o mine a bacope, o mine any idea. Obiano by my I just say any I come together. It's all about savings and investment. You cannot make money in this world by prayer. Oh. You have to save and invest. That is why when he goes to the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 11 verse 1 to 6, will say, cast your bread and then you have it in the future. A portion 7 or 8. Masa, why you invest here? You can make it.
And we've not invested.
So we need to start showing our children from basic school, teach them how to save and invest. Sefah, anyone who any me, but some so better yaka. Sika better ya ono. Say the tibia and some of that. But obetima catch who say no matter what, I'm going to save 10% of whatever I get. A determination. Now, so to me, save 10%, you know, so for about 2-3 years, sika be accumulate, you know, you can now invest into something. My returns. That is how we create wealth. Obi fi say sika de na ba ifo bi no muhwi musika ba ifo bi no behwi musika. Masa me so anopai.
Oja ba ifo nya de.
Etimi hwi musika.
Okay.
Me so anopai. Sika hye mboto mu no. De me pen na me de ye. Obi afa sika me gina me so go sika.
Ba kokko yewi.
Obi hia ma miska. De kama kuma me mani bi de kama kuma ma no. But what you say? Eti sika de e wa ne kuta de open na ode dey ode ye. Eti Ghana na me dey share trim say e na ba ifo na ehwi mesika na. Masa go and work. Go and find something to do. Eti nyame adon be president a. I want say Seminia me ka say me first no. I want say MPP ni NDC for no, MPs for no. E do some meto aba. O ma ko to head dryer. Ene afidie ne
ne make ka on
no omba because so the chama wo me musa wa chiche biza musa na go ni vision because minia so to make ton machine 500 ade pa ma 500 na be chairman pa 500 constituency wo no ma se ka uhunu nyansa nka o de 500 machines no e ka o di boapata e na ka o to afidie ne be 100 and a 400 sika no what the talk cutting machine and now it be tall
knitting machine
finishing exactly you would have opened a small factory
an industry a small
and
factory
create a job for the people there masa me can say I dream but I dream no it is sir me say me be president am sagano na de tina Minia, essa ye hotimi chire sa. Ade. Eye ne ma enyi ye ni yintra. Uti minia, munya mo moame. Na munya MPP sam ne NDC sam no. Na mo support me. Na de o mi mu no. Etimi mra bonten. Ne mo nipa.
Ora kwalu. Me ana wase. Say I mean one of the things that I'll always commend you for is the way you avail yourself. Sometimes you're one ballroom, and we appreciate that a lot. I believe that there are a lot of people who admire you secretly. Our Mon country, there are a lot of people also who will not understand you for what you stand for and for what you do. But all we can say is that we wish you the best in all of your endeavors. And we need all of us. We want to talk about the Republic of Ghana, any political party's interest. Now, most of with some of these ideas, no. Na oman
exactly.
Me no say and over firm na oni atwetwe nkomo live on the Pahwada Ben. Me ntwe unto ba nkomo no ebi wo ho de aka no doso. De oma de ndi omni nko de aka akire no. Eno ne ebo ho ba nti yentwe omretwe ho ba nkomo de aka no. Ye de eno so ebe so happy 98.9 and also go so otie no.
1xBet. Bonuses are kesiye. Odds are kakraka. And kunim die nkwa. Download the 1xBet app no. Na your deposits ninya 300% bonus. It will make you 3,445 Ghana cedis. Upe na upe die. To make a register with 1xBet.com.gh. Now use the promo code Welcome Ghana. Ninya welcome bonus will first deposit so. 1xBet ma ube brave. Gambling who are true to chanu washe you. Yeah ma wa wundi if you do what. Gaming Commissioner Jinka to way out to me.
Me true madam for Barbara feel hono. Na nenimu enye me fe. Inti me ne di nkɔmmɔ kakra. Na ɔkyerɛ sɛ ne kunu ahoɔdensɛm, ne vitality, nsisi so yie nanse kra.
Saa?
Ane.
Jedru ekuma bɛrima no, ɛbɛboa n'ahoɔden, ɛyɛ ne vitality. Na yɛhwɛ deɛ ɛbɛsie.
Levels natural capsules.
Ane Levels natural capsules. Ɛbɛma ntɔkwa no nyinaa to atwa na bɛrima no apɔmuden bɛgyina ne nan so brane. Afei asomdwe bɛbɛ fie.
Ane, twɛn o. Eduro wei na nanse mu no mu ana.
Ane.
Sintra ahoɔdensɛm ɛyɛ vitality. Egyina ne nan so paa. Wei deɛ ɛbɛboa wɔn mu ampa. Levels natural capsules.
Ma wabrabɔ ɛne wahoɔden ɛnyina yie. Levels natural capsules. Mmarima a wɔadi mfe du wɔtwe de kɔnkɔn ɛna ɛnom. Levels natural capsules.
FDA agye edwede nkrato yi ato.
Emre sesa na wasesa ho bi. Ɛne nti na nansen high sense TV aba no. Yaya na tia kama na afei yama no frameless edge. Esi udemu a sɛ nchie ni. High sense TV die. Ɛne da ho se kroje. Yaya no abɛfo ɛde ama ɛnɛmafo kwan. Sɛ streaming ana wo download the app. Ɛyɛ smart nti ɛyɛ ni nyinaa. Sound no so boom. Wo hwa asa wo theater. Your TV operating system no ɛyɛ Vida ɛna deɛ ɛyɛ Android. Hisense TV ɛyɛ papa ɛkyɛ ɛntwe nyinam kanea na ɛboɔ no deɛ on the low. Your TV size BAB laser ne deɛ 100-inch crowd. Kai say Hisense nko na ma 5 years manufacturer defect warranty. Hisense everyday prices for everyday people.
Darling.
Yes.
Ye bedidi na meche angel cola. Me bread do. Obi fa angel cola drink. Na ne yonku eyi angel orange. Ana angel mango. Ose me san pedi obi eyi. Aka me de ho.
Sese obi ape angel soft drinks ni nyina bi.
Ai daddy, me say me penny ni na bi.
Sister, wo de mama angel peach, angel strawberry, and na angel cocktail. Actually, no ma bade angel apple lime.
What ye? Sani afuma de. Me say angel cola, any angel orange pe na menya. Afei na nka.
It sounds so from wifey. For us just no ebesi ha. Never angel drinks ni nyina gum. Obi ankata na ni no woni. De won sabe so mo no anom.
Ani, asamasa. Enu anu no.
De bia sani enya no.
Angel cola de asemba bo. Angel drinks ya. Adonko Soft Drinks Beverages Limited. And why? Who to do after 0244 83 22 86 and 050 78 78 668.
Angel Drinks.
Taste like our day.
FDA agye nkrato ya to.
Wotie epa ho adaben wo happy 98.9.
Happy 98.9 FM no asukusu ati njumadi ne epa ho adaben. Mamenka was free sabri akopim no number boni de. Ye ne eyabedwafo entenase na ye nhye nkomotwetwe nase. Abedwafo be kan nsa saade a na mosum message a mode aba no ye kenkan bi e de ama atiefo ene ahwefo a wo mo ehwe yen. Momfa nchame say for the past 2 days no ye mpeke calls bia nyankopon doma ochena which is midweek menemo ene ye show no ntinsemo a ya brobro so efri enra ebepem eye enne no monsom wa akunya se monsom betimi a kire mo adwene ewo eye ensem no eho na o kire wa adwene na je se ochena no ahwa kura nya de a ye befuru bia ofons ne ni na di nkomo eye monko a lawyer Andrew Sefah Danquah wono ye member Movement for Change wono baba bedru ha sanso na Kenneth Kofi Kabu wono ye vice chair for the NDC Adan constituency wono so atena se abejafo mame ema mo eye aha na mema makwa bam jiri se mpombo ko de
nyamna dom
chairman Adan constituency ho de
oh with Adan pa de say Adan ye be use Adan as a case study for winner of election pa de and John Dramani Mahama will win election.
Oh, we use Adan as a case study for the winning of elections, sir.
Adan, because we don't have any problem.
Not just a near man, she say, I'm with dear Guhono.
Oh, very. It's a 80-85%
of the votes.
Yes. Last we had 80.43. But this time around, the chairman of the constituency in the Kakipim, Wayan Adrian said, this time round, we are supposed to get 85-87%. That one year, we are supposed to get it. Hey. Because, when you come to Adan,
there's nothing that MPP can show off.
Look, say happy.
Make me ye some coda for almost 30 your friend saying almost toilet facility be.
Coastal Development Authority.
STT some 3 communities, some toilet facility. As I speak to you today, they've left that project. That's the only project ever for bigger than Enakase. Apart from that one, they were
They were.
At any given time, I say it's a MPP ni biapa. The person should sit here also free adam. Me so me free adam. Bring out for scorecard embra. Me so me the scorecard beba. We'll do a comparative analysis, and I'll tell you for a fact. Say NDC stand tall that any political party wada.
Not even movement for change.
Oh, movement for change. I feel no more. And to be honest with you, let me respect them because so share the caliber of Kofa Omode, Alan Chematin, they are not just a mere people. People Kofa Omukasa cried, they had something to offer the good people of Ghana. Now, so your best Romo, they should just give us the opportunity. John Draman Mahama by 2025. No two ways about it.
So they should come and join the bandwagon over here.
They should. And
Dramani
to be
Mahama.
honest with you, most of the time, me senior brother, lawyer Danquah. When we are Okasano, I always prefer to be with him on set. As compared to others, they just speak. With us there, we are waiting for the DD. And be assured, say, my senior brother, Obama de Anna, to join the NDC.
Oh, Obe join the NDC.
Oh, NDC. There.
Lawyer. Oh, the ball is in your court. That's why you can't hide your face. You can't hide your face.
Look. When we have permutation,
so
we have permutation. Though Alan can have something around 6 to 7%.
6 to 7%.
Yes.
Some are projecting above 12%. Too.
Offer the info
analytics, yes. New polls now, yeah.
On your 12 point something.
Yeah.
When you read down, I can just say if efforts have been made, that 12% will just reduce to around 10. Now, so maybe say on Benya BBT say 7. And it's all whether they can say either Modi Bomia because even the product itself is not good. Like a student of marketing. The marketing makes product price promotion and place. Yes, if you have a very good product, and you don't have a good promotion, you don't have a good pricing, and you don't have a good placing, the product is not a product. Now, so with NPP power under the leadership of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the marketing makes but we're being they've packaged or no, Eddie Maya say it's a good product, and everybody bought it to it. Because you can't tell me, Sir President Nana Addo, ni 7 years or me, this man had performed.